Welcome back. The protected episode of Criminal Record features deft storytelling that captivates you with its intrigue. At home, June's mother tells her grandson that she despises the cops since they harassed her husband, his grandfather. This is how the episode opens. The family is watching a news report about June and Daniel's press appearance during this time. When Daniel speaks with Reeves later, he confesses to the shooting. He is able to extract a confession from him that appears to be quite straightforward. He asks June to review the case in front of the whole team after the confession. He deftly persuades June that the confession is credible. She feels forced to agree, so she does. Daniel then advises the team to take into account the fact that Reeves was coerced into carrying out the shooting. It's possible that he is blaming himself for someone else. Now that he has proven to everyone, even June, that he weighs all available options, June's perspective is narrow. Next, a witness who claims the shooter was Turkish is produced by the supervisor. Someone arrives with Sonia and her benevolent supporters, claiming that Carla, a lady, is the emergency caller. Carla's social media profile photo from behind the scenes and the dark CCTV image appear to be comparable. Later, June comes to Sonia after coming to a realization while searching for a Turkish man. Erol's alibi might have been spelled differently by Mustafa, the man who interviewed him for a job at the time of the murder. This implies that the officer who wrote down his name might have spelled it incorrectly. Erol's principal witness, however, never returned to Turkey. He might still be nearby. At that point, Erol's now teenage son, Patrick, pays a visit to his mother's grave. There she is, Doris, attending to the dead. She informed him that she couldn't leave Erol and that she had been instructed to avoid Patrick. Patrick is at home because of this. She also informs him of new evidence that a detective by the name of June possesses. His father is on his way home. Next, Patrick pays Daniel a visit at his house. They do indeed seem to be dating. Patrick desires to review the case. Daniel did, even implying that Erol had an alibi, which turned out not to be true. June uses Google searches to locate Erol's witness and checks several name spellings. She discovers a man who spells Mustafa as Mostafa. He used to cut hair as well. She finds him, still in London, washing cars. June is informed by Mostafa that he was shown a lineup of images. He claims he can't distinguish the faces different from the DS. They all look alike to me, he declares, adding, I'm not racist. He later questioned whether Erol was the man he saw on television. June makes additional exceptions, and Mostafa doesn't return to inform the authorities afterwards. He claims he was too terrified of right-wing, racist police personnel. Disgusted and troubled by the encounter, June walks away. June gives Sonia a call. Would the DS be willing to testify, she asks. June witnessed her automobile catch fire at that moment. Later on, we learn that Daniel discovered gang-related footage of the incident on the internet. June is taken off the case and given round-the-clock protection by him. June then learns that she is the target of a bullying allegation at work. June believes it's Daniel, but her supervisor tells her that while on model police duty this morning, Daniel apprehended Isaac's shooter. At the conclusion of the criminal record, June learns that Tony has been receiving information regarding the retrial from Doris's employee, Letitia. Tony had Lakeisha arrested 8 years prior for alleged theft. If she agreed to let him know what Doris was doing in Erol's case, he dropped it. This time, she reported on Carla, whom June had previously informed her about. Tony then made calls to nearby shelters, asking to speak with Carla by name. Using the flyer, Carla dials Sonia's cell phone. She implores June and Sonia to give up looking for her. They offer to defend her, but she claims that they are unable to do so. Why? While they are observing him. Carla hangs up when they inquire who the protector is at this place. Daniel is implied to be the one driving them before the closing credits. For more, subscribe.